it after you've had a little bit of time to think about it?
Certainly don't feel any better than I did, finding out in the moment. It's really hard. It's really hard in this kind of format when you work so hard in the regular season, right? To get all those bonus points, it's really tough to see them just wiped away. And so, but it's part of it, and we got to just overcome that.
What's going through your head when David Wilson and them are explaining what happened to you?
Just had questions, try to get some clarification on exactly how, what, when, and all that stuff. But they obviously were very regrettable to have to give me that information when they did, and so I feel bad for them because I knew that they did not want to have to bring me in a room and tell me that it was we're going to have something that is going to affect our season.
How do you respond, Denny, with this? Like, in terms of, do you speak to the team and say, okay, we've been kicked right now, but we've got 2 races to go? I mean, how do you rebound from this and respond?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta. So what? Now what? I mean, you have to just figure out, what's the best path forward, and the best path is just to win, right? And win, and just make sure you can finish races the best you can. And obviously our room for error is gone now, and we just we'll hope to get through the rounds.
Do you wonder what's next? I mean, my goodness, and it's a long enough career where you've talked about all the crazy stuff, whether it's Talladega roof hatch, the Hail Melon, the Homestead stuff. I mean, and there's many other things. It just seems like it's a ongoing list, and this topic.
Now, this definitely tops it for sure, because it was something that didn't happen in a certain moment, right? It was hey, we got to go back to kind of tell you what happened a while ago. So, but I mean, should I be surprised? I don't think so. But I mean, it's I don't know. It's hard to not feel and be negative in the moment, and I am in the moment. I feel negative about it, not about the decision or anything like that, just about our season and potentially what it could or couldn't do.
Do you wonder why this stuff keeps happening to you?
I wish I had an answer, because it's so random. The things that are happening are absolutely random, and so it's not the it's still up to us to go out there and win races and perform, right? And I think if we have the results that equal the same as our performance, we'll still make it, and everything will be fine. It's just the sample size is about to get real small, and it just takes away all that room for error in a time where sport can be random.
The way you and Gayhart have been able to battle back from adversity with, such a plum, could this be the catalyst that serves to push you to Phoenix?
Well, I mean, I'm motivated every single week. I really am, to win every stage, win every race, and I feel like I put my best foot forward every single week. So there's always, you can get a little spur of motivation from things like this. Absolutely, I think that the team, received it in a sense where they're motivated. I'm certainly motivated, but again, I don't need motivation. I just need results, right? And I just, I'm going to do the best I can to get the team the results that they deserve each week.
Do you feel like it hurts your integrity or the way people look at you, or do you feel, or at least the people that you care about, believe that it's a TRD thing and not JGR thing? Or your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, I think that negative people will have a negative outlook on it, certainly. But anyone with any education on the subject would know that it was an isolated incident, and everyone makes mistakes.
Who had to tell you? Because I can't imagine. And what was your first reaction, where you were like, were you mad at? You handled it well publicly. We haven't heard much from you. Who told you, and what was your initial reaction?
I mean, it was the TRD guys, David Wilson himself, and Tyler and Andy and those guys, and trust me, I walked in the room and saw it was just me and my crew chief and them and Gibbs. I knew it was something bad. So, it was, listen, they didn't enjoy that moment any more than I did, for sure.
When was that, Denny? And secondly, do the playoff points obviously hurt more than the regular season points, so to speak?
No point matters until it does. That's the truth, is that it won't matter until it does. And so, the couple of years that we've missed the cut from the Final Four, it's been the Hail Melon, and we've had the power steering break at Homestead. You know, so it comes down to a couple points here and there. It just means that we're gonna have to be even that much greater when we get down to the second and third round. So I think they told me on Wednesday they needed to meet, and Thursday we met, and that was it.
What's the gut punch part of this that got you so down?
Just I knew, you celebrate, these 1 point stage victories and race victories so much because of, that, man, every round I've got that. And when I look at we're in contention for the regular season, that's gone. We're potentially lost and could lose more. Like Blaney wasn't going to reach us in points, so at the worst we were going to be fourth. We could go back to 8th, 9th. It's not just those 10 points; it's the 7, 8 others that we're going to miss out on every round. So cumulative, it could be 50 or so points, and so that's the gut punch. Is like, damn it, this format rewards regular season excellence, but it certainly it allows you to have not a perfect day, one day, and still be able to race for a championship. But now I'm kind of back there in the middle where it's like I'm very vulnerable in some spots.
Denny, is there any solace to be taken in the fact